Hello, America. I hope you're doing well. Welcome to my review of Love After Lockup Season 2, Episode something. I don't know. My window is open, so if you hear noise, that's because of that. I want to let you all know that I'm reviewing Claws. You can find it up here. And also, I have a sale running for my earrings that ends the 1st of August. You can get 15% off using code word thanks. You can find the link in the description box below or in the pinned comment. We see Lamar. Lamar brings Andrea home some flowers, and she's still mad that he left, yesterday. Because apparently they just show us one day per episode. She says that he doesn't have any respect, and if she's not, she and the kids aren't exciting enough for him, then he can go find something else. Lamar says that he wants to feel like a free man, and he thinks that Andrea liked it better when he was in prison because she had more control. He said that he brought a peace offering, and he pulls out a mistletoe. They have a laugh about that. He says that he picked some branches off the tree and got some twine and made a mistletoe. And even though he felt like he didn't do anything wrong, he did start to feel bad after he thought about what Nyla, is that her name, Nyla? About what the daughter said. Nia? Whatever. About what the daughter said to him. Andrea says that she tries not to stay mad at Lamar because he is a great man and he treats her like a queen. And she wants him to experience life in a normal setting. So for her New Year's resolution, she wants him to move to Utah. Then we see a scene of them going in the car wash. And if you ever saw their season, the first time they met, they went through a car wash and they made out with one another. And it was reminiscent of that. And I don't know. I don't really know. I knew that Andrea would be something really crazy to look at. And she really is. Not crazy to look at, but just watching her would just be so interesting. And I'm very interested by just the things that she does and the actions that she takes and the moves that she makes, because it's all just so interesting. Okay. That's the end of their story. So we see Marcelino and Brittany. Marcelino apologizes for what happened last night. So this is one episode per day. It's the morning of Sasha's hearing, and Marcelino doesn't want to go, but he'll go to support Brittany. Brittany says that, this will mean the world to her, him supporting her, and she needs this support system. Marcelino says in the car that he may come off as strong, but he only does it out of love because he's built this really nice life with her, and he doesn't want anything to jeopardize it. Brittany says that she didn't tell Sasha this, but sometimes a judge can be so stuck in his ways that he just gives out the sentence that he was going to give out regardless of if you made any changes, after your probation, after you're released on parole, whatever. I don't know jail talk, excuse me. So we see Sasha, we see the trial. She's like, I'm sorry, I done what I needed to do, I done been a better lady. And the judge is like, okay, but anyway, none of this stuff would happen if it wasn't for you. And so you tried to convince me that you didn't do nothing. And because of that, I thought he said 400. Well, I guess he said 400 months for one thing. But I thought he said altogether 400 months. Or I don't know. But all I know is Brittany said that she got 10 years. TLC told me that she got, I don't know how long she got, but she'll be eligible for parole in 2025, which, girl, that's getting off easy, to be quite honest. That's getting off easy. She'll be 32 years old. Get out on parole. Hopefully everything is cool. Boom, boom, bam, boom, because you could have been getting out. You could have been eligible for parole in 2039. Okay. So it's fine. It's perfectly fine. That's the end of their story. Sasha's sad. Everybody's sad. But 6 years. I mean, 6 years is a long time, but if you doing 30, if you have up to 30 years and you only get 6 until you eligible for parole, you doing all right. Lizzie done picked up Scott and they go on their date and he's excited, but he doesn't know how to go because he still loves her and he doesn't know if she loves him. And they're saying how great they look to one another. And I'm trying to figure out if she taking him out on a date. Why in the hell did he get in his car to drive them? Like, girl, you taking me on a date. You pick me up. You take me there. You drop me off. You planned it. If you got to pay for it, you pay for it. Like, what are you talking about? While they're in the car, she says that she knows that he wants to make the relationship work, but he needs to be honest. He says you can be honest about anything. She says, so why is Charlene living with you? You know, Charlene is Scott's best friend. And he's like, she didn't have a place to go. And she's like, you never even told me. You never even told me. You never even told me. Because her voice is sounding really slurred. Even more slurred than it sounded last season. It sounds really, like, anyway. Scott is like, I'm sorry I didn't tell you. Although he says in his confessional he doesn't know why Lizzie is upset because they weren't together, but he loves her and he wants to make it work. And he hasn't had sexual relations with anyone. He hasn't been in a relationship with anyone, and he thinks that Lizzie is jealous. Lizzie says that she is jealous because if she can't trust him, it can't work out. And if they had been together, this would have been a deal breaker, having someone in his house. But you hadn't been together. And I was so sick of that piece of her real hair just flying in the wind like that. It made me so angry. I was so perturbed, as my mama would say. I was so annoyed. It's like, girl, if you gonna do that, guess what? Take a bobby pin. No, I'm serious. Take a bobby pin, right? And then pin it. Just pin it. It's fine. Okay? It's fine. Or wear a hat or something. Or just have a bobby pin and pin it. Cause she's the new Megan. You know how Megan's hair was always messed up last season? She the new Megan. Tracy and Clint just came from seeing the mother. So now they're going to get her papers because, she 20 minutes until she off parole. She's excited. Clint is worried because if she can't stay off of trouble when she's on parole, how is she gonna stay out of trouble when she's off of parole? Okay. Clint drops Tracy off and then he says he's gonna head to the airport and she's gonna meet him at the airport. He's a little bit worried because he hasn't been the best husband and he can't talk to Tracy about it. So he goes to pick up his paycheck from his father, right? And he sits down and he's like, I know you and mom have been married for like 30 or 40 years. Like, how did y'all make this work? And he's like, we were just honest and, open with one another and we just stuck with one another. And Clint then reveals that he has been talking to someone on social media. The things that I'm about to say are going to be really rude. But if I was Tracy, I'm going to find out this information. I'm going to say everything is okay, right? Then we going to get back home. Then I'm going to, I wish the camera would focus. Then I'm going to take all of my stuff, right? And put it in your car. Then drive your car away from you and fuck up your life all over again, okay? Just like when you was crying over that rental car and everything that she did, exactly. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it because how dare you? How dare you? How dare you? The father is telling him to, you need to tell her because you got to cut it off. This is not going to make y'all marriage last. He's like, yes, I need to take heed of your advice. And he realizes that this could make her snap. So he's waiting for Tracy to pull up. She pulls up. She's off of paper. She's off of papers. And he's acting really weird. Maybe he acts weird, but like the interactions that they had were really weird to me. I don't know. And then they drink champagne, like this little amount of champagne in these bottles, and I don't know. Are you gonna take the champagne into the airport, or I was really confused about that. And Tracy says that, I wouldn't have been able to do this without Clint, and Clint has really helped me, and it made me feel good about myself and kept me on the straight and narrow path, and I'm very happy to start the rest of my life with him. And he says, it may not be the best idea to take a an ex crackhead to Sin City, but it's being done. And I'm very confused as to how Clint could forsake his goddess. That's the biggest thing. There we go. There we go. It's coming all back to me. Clint then told this woman that she was his goddess. His goddess, okay? And if Clint can't even be faithful to Tracy, that was his goddess. His goddess. And he sat up there and he talked to somebody on social media, and then things got out of hand. But they've never met each other in person. If you can't go to Bella Noche's, where the hell can you go? Okay? Last but not least, last and definitely least, Michael, Megan, and Sarah. Michael is calling his friend. The friend says he was going to tell him about him and Megan, but he didn't. Then we see footage. Tell me why we see footage of, what's his name, Rock and Megan talking 4 weeks ago. Y'all, can you say fake? Because I definitely can. Rock says that he didn't kiss Megan. Megan says that they did kiss. I don't know. Why would you tell him that? Why would you tell him that y'all kissed? Like, that makes no sense. And Michael is mad that he can't violate his probation to go stand on his head. And, he's not gonna put himself in jeopardy because a woman is doing snake shit. Okay. Michael tells her to leave and go on about her way. And Megan is like, I still love you regardless. And, she's like, this is what we really gonna do. And she just looks so stupid. I wish my camera would continue to focus. But she just looks so damn dumb. Michael says that it's gonna take him some time to get over this. And he knows that he hasn't been a saint. But it's not the fact that she was with someone else. It's the fact that it was someone that was close to him. He's also trying to call Sarah because today is the day that she gets induced. And he says that he's going to go get a travel pass, or he hopes that he can go get a travel pass to see her. Sarah doesn't answer the phone. The thing is, when Sarah answers the phone, he's like, I'm going to come get a travel pass to come see you. And she's like, you going to come get a travel pass to see me now, today? Like, I'm going to have the baby today. But, you act like labor. I don't know. Maybe it's going to be like a 4-hour thing. I don't know, because it's not natural labor. So, anyway, she's like, you check in with your parole officer every week. Why didn't you do this before? And he's like, well, I'm doing it now. And she's like, it breaks my heart that you can't be here to share the birth of your child. And Michael says that when she's giving birth, so is he. And it's not just coming through her womb. She says that she wants him to be there. And he says that, you know what, he should just leave. He should just say fuck it and go and cut off his ankle monitor. And he might have got away with all of it if he wasn't on national television. I know all this got to be fake. It got to be. Or maybe, no, people are dumb. Never mind. Some people are really just So, okay. Um, he he's trying to clean off the car. The mother comes out and her hair looks a mess. And the mother is like, look, why are you trying to jeopardize yourself? You can wait till you get off parole and then you can do whatever you want whenever you want. And it's just not worth it. And I thought that you had changed, but apparently you haven't, and you're going backwards. And then the mother says in her confessional that if he does, you know, if he does leave and violates his parole, then that's the end of chances that she's going to give to him. Okay. Oh my gosh. Megan saw her friend that looked like her, and they were talking. She spilled the tea. Her friend said, do you think he has any other women? She says no. The friend says she's delusional. She says that she has called Michael and called him, and he hasn't picked up the phone ever since she landed back in Texas. And they're just on a break. They're not together right now, but they just need time apart, and then they're gonna be together. Girl, anyway, back to Michael, because Megan is okay. She's also a little bit touched. So Michael's talking to his mother. He says that not being there for the birth of his first daughter made him feel like less of a man, and he doesn't want to do that again. The mother says, I understand that, but you can see your child in due time, off parole, be a free man. I'm not understanding what you're not understanding about this situation. The mother is like, I'm cold. I'm about to go back in the house. Then 2 seconds after the mother goes in the house, he's like, nah, they can't tell me what to do. Everybody telling me to not violate my parole, but I'm going to violate my parole. So he hops in the car and is driving down the street. And that's how the show ends. I don't care. I really don't. Like, I hope that this is fake, because I hope that you're not that stupid to literally violate your parole. But maybe you are, and maybe it's not fake, and maybe you did just drive down the street. Maybe he did cut off his GPS. Anyway, whatever. I don't care. I really don't. Like, it's comical to me that you can like literally continue to ruin your life over and over again consciously. But if you wanted to do it, then the law of allowing says let others live their life the way that they want, and you live your life the way that you want. Okay, so guess what? Bye. But definitely that man wouldn't be up in my house. And Megan's so damn stupid, I just don't even want to talk about it. I don't. Y'all, I'm on a little bit of a schedule, so I'm going to get off of here, okay? If y'all like this review, you can like, comment, and subscribe. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and everything else that you would like to know about me will be in the bottom bar below. My name is Brielle. I make beats. I sing songs. If you like what you see, come on along. Bye.